Joining me now is Registered Dietitian Noon Paletta. She's here to talk to us about strategies for successful weight management. She has some handy tips on how to include healthy eating into your everyday life. Thanks for joining us today, Noonie.
Thank you for having me.
So are there any particular strategies that you find most useful?
There's certainly a lot of different strategies people can choose to lose and maintain weight, but perhaps the most effective one I've found is portion control.
And so there are two ways that you can control portions. Can you tell us more about those?
Sure. There's actually a lot more different ways a person can control their portions, but the ones that I brought here today are two that I find really easy and simple to follow. So the first one that I have is called the plate model. So here we have a standard dinner plate, probably not so different than one that you would use at home.
That's right.
It's 11 inches in diameter. By simply using a smaller plate, which like this one here, which is 9 inches in diameter, a person can actually cut the amount of caloric intake by about 40%.
Okay, wow.
So it's quite significant.
Okay.
Yeah. The other method that I'd like to share is one that's really easy, and again, you don't need any special tools. And the reason is that what you use are your hands. So in order to use this method is you would look at the size of the palm of your hand.
Okay.
If you were measuring out, say, a piece of protein, so
Right.
that would be beef, pork, fish, or chicken. You would look at the size of the palm of your hand, and that measures about 3 ounces.
Okay.
So for vegetarians, you could still use the palm of your hand to measure out a portion of tofu, or you could make a fist, and that would give you about a cup's worth of beans or lentils.
Oh, wow. Very easy to follow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for carbohydrates, you'd still want to use your fist. Again, that gives you a cup of something like pasta, rice, potatoes, noodles, maybe a small bun. And again, that would be the portion. And then you would want to round out your plate with lots and lots of vegetables.
Yes.
And to measure that out, you would put your palms together like this. That would give you about 2 cups of vegetables.
Okay.
And then you're good to go.
Okay, excellent. So if our viewers wanted to get more information, where could they go?
They could visit Dietitians of Canada, which is www.dietitians.ca.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us today, Noonie, and for all the useful information.
You're welcome.